Hey, baby.
Please don't film. Please don't film me while I'm shitting, please.
Welcome, new viewer, and to you subscribers and everybody who keeps coming back, welcome back, and thank you so much for joining me on another week, which is like the 80-something week of this vlog. And I'm going to start the week by just talking about crap. Well, crap meaning my hair, because we clipped it a few weeks ago, and look at that bit was sticking out just there. It's just not happening, and I think I'm going to have to shave it again. But what I am going to do, I'm going to try and make my beard less beardy because I've got a fat neck. I'm making a mess of this already, aren't I? It's really hard to do. I can't see anything. I'm completely guessing.
They had no stone to build with, so instead they learned.
Please, I beg you, John, please.
Mud, mixing them with straw, gravel, broken pottery.
Please. Are you getting up?
No, please.
Why? Do you know what time it is?
No.
It's 4 o'clock in the afternoon.
No.
They had no wood.
Come on, it
So
is
instead
late
they
though. It's
harvested
12.
Vast numbers of reeds, tying them together into bundles, and plaiting them together into mats.
I knew he'd do this. He was like up so late last night watching the Vampire Diaries, like season 28 or whatever it goes up to. And I went to bed early. I actually slept and I did quite. Oh look, I look better now. I think so. A bit fresher. You're gonna break the chair.
Why am I so hungry?
Oh, your breath stinks. Don't. It smells like
Tomatoes. It smells like sour cream.
crap. What have you been eating?
Jenny yogurt.
It's not nice at all. That's not pleasant. Hey, baby! What?
Why you always...
Let's have a look at you in the shower.
Listen.
Let's like how cute you are close up.
Listen.
Yes.
Why you pretend to go shitting and then for me to open the door?
This is funny.
That's it's not fun. Listen. Just get the fuck out.
He's gone out to see his brother, and I'm thinking, where is he? I want him back now. Well, the pot's need washing.
Just come to see my brother in Beddington Park. It's really nice around here. Social distancing. Savannah, where's the bear? This park is very nice. It's like lots of different things to see. It's Beddington Park. Really good. Right, it's time to go home now. It's very nice to see my brother and his family and have a long journey back home. It's at least an hour to Fulham.
Daniel's back now, so I'm really happy. He can do some work in the house. Amazon delivered this, look. Ooh, my makeup box. And you may ask, why do I have a makeup box? The reason is because Daniel and I are going to practice putting makeup on. So I've actually got a nice look in mind for him. So we're gonna do that in the next couple of days, which would be interesting. I had some reasonably good news. I'm not gonna get excited because it's just, I've just had news. I just understand where I am with Belle. So I spoke to another vet. My old vet, they don't do chemotherapy. And this new vet which I found, I spoke to the guy called Gabby, and he works in just well around the corner from where I am. And he was like, right, we'll get her in on Monday, and then we'll give you some steroids, and then we can start on chemotherapy. And the steroids aren't expensive, like £20 for a month worth of steroids. To meet with the vet is about 50 quid, which is fine. But most importantly, the chemotherapy, which they were offering for Belle, is £130 for 30 tablets. I know that seems a lot of money, but it's not. Because if she continue after a month, I know it's a lot of money. It is a lot of money, especially if she lives for a long time, but I don't care. And if she's not gonna get, anyway, I'm happy. There's always that bit of hope. And more importantly, I want her to feel as good as possible. I want her to feel well, that she's got a better life. So yeah, I'm more positive now.
No, really?
Oh, come on.
Oh, please, let's have a chill out day.
Do you know what time it is?
Yeah.
What?
1 o'clock.
It's getting to that time.
Good.
Do you want... I'm making stir fry. Do you want some stir fry?
Yes, baby, of course.
I'm not going to make it until you get up. I've literally prepared everything, but I'm not going to cook it because it will only take like 10 minutes.
Just make it and I'll come.
No!
Make it! I'm getting that. Make it.
It might not be normal for everybody to eat stir fry in the morning, but I did have a second bag of stir fry, which I've got to get rid of. So in goes the chicken, and in goes the vegetables. Quick, I'm going to drop it.
Quick.
There you go.
Check, come on now.
Come on, fat boy. I've lost my mojo today. I just don't have much kind of get up and go.
You've never had a mojo.
Do you want to see my cheese bucket? This is all I want to do.
Are you going to find a mojo with cheese?
Mozzarella, bit of parmesan, and this is smoked cheese with ham slices. I'm just laid in the other room watching Fear of the Walking Dead. I'm nothing. I don't want to do anything today. It's okay.
You have me to do everything.
I have a slave. I need to do nothing. Baby!
Seriously, I'm going to fucking catch you one day. I swear to God.
What are you doing?
I'm making food. I'm making aubergine bread today.
Can you actually make that?
No, I'm just trying.
Do you know if you can make it?
No.
Oh.
Just to do a little piece of bread, I made such a mess in the kitchen, and I just wasted bacon and aubergine and everything. So like, you can buy a piece of bread for £1 there, and then I just must have spent like £5 in a piece of bread. But hey, I'm not gonna open my own restaurant, otherwise cost of sales gone.
He got late, and I didn't do anything while he was in bed. And then I went to bed and I was watching Fear of the Walking Dead, and then he went to bed and he slept again. But now he's woke up and he's made giant cookies. It's not actually, it's that same bread what he made. But you know what? Inside this, there's aubergine, onions, and it's spicy and it tastes a little bit like onion bhaji. It's amazing. It's so nice. It's like your own creation.
You didn't say what time you go to bed after you go up.
No, I've just been laying in bed.
All day.
All day.
1 o'clock in the afternoon.
Yeah, who cares? And guess what? I'm gonna go back to bed right now. Good night.
Daniel's molesting me in the bath.
I'm trying to wash you
Don't wash me, don't touch me.
because you look like a baby
I'm trying to look like a baby.
in bath with your legs
Come on,
up.
go away. So annoying. I just want to relax because my back's bad before we go to the park.
Every day is something wrong with you. Every day. If it's not your back, it's your leg.
It's so hot today. Oh wow, it's amazing. And Belle, as per usual, she did a nice poo in the middle of the street, and this time it was like syrup, and she's got it all down her back. So what I've got to do is put some... I'm gonna get Daniel to lick it off. Sorry, Belle.
Don't touch her bum with it.
Sorry, Belle, I know it's not nice, but I've got to...
She looks like a pregnant cow that you have like a bag to pull the calf. Okay, Jack.
Sun's quite strong and I can't exactly see what I'm looking at behind me, but I think I've got him in shot. There's a guy there next to the guy with the white t-shirt, you can't see him, and he's got such a great body. And okay, he's got the body shape is different to Daniel and my body, but I said to Daniel, we've got to step it up now. So even though we're not eating carbs, I think we're gonna have to increase our fat content and get into ketosis. And I think the lockdown rules are being softened now. There's people sat around in the park just chilling. There's no parks police or anything like that. So I feel more comfortable in taking the bike because we have to stop for Bell and like going on a ride every day. If we don't do that, then we come to the park. So I think it's gonna be one or the other. But if we don't do it now, by the time Daniel gets back to work, it's gonna look like a big Buddha.
Sorry, I'm busy looking at the sexy guy.
No, this is what we're doing every day. I've just tried to fix this, but I need to go order some brake discs for this thing because that's what's worn out. I thought it just went tightening it up. It's not. That'll do.
Why don't you leave that to the professionals, John?
I am a professional, Daniel. Stick it in.
Stick it in where?
Stick it in your ass.
Don't be so dirty.
Look at all those weeds.
Where is it?
Look, they're everywhere. They need sorting out. It's not fucking. He thinks it's funny. It's not. It's his phone.
Wait. Oh, is this your daily exercise?
Yeah, you see, watching a movie and doing some stomach ab things of my fat belly.
Oh, don't get too tired, John.
I know it's like so much
He
work.
can't even fit his trousers anymore.
I haven't done them so that thing fits properly.
Ah, you look like a Buddha. I'm just gonna clean the bird's nest because it's very dirty, and hopefully they're gonna feel better after all. Well, John is gonna do it. Just gonna watch. This is Corona. It's a pigeon.
Don't put. He's not holding on to you properly.
What can I do? I'm gonna be sad when they leave.
Okay, there you go. Okay, put them back up now.
Oh my god, I'm turning to my mother because she always burns the milk, and now I've started burning the milk all the time because I just get occupied with something else and I just burn the milk all the time. See the straight blokes outside, they've been all day drinking. I envy them, but they're making so much noise as well. And look, they're getting a bit drunk now, and then they start touching each other. It's like, ah, yeah, touch. Bloody nobody's straight these days, you know. Even the straightest of them all, they likes a bit of attention, especially on a lockdown. It's like a prison, isn't it?
Daniel's farted and it stinks. Look at your. How bad does it smell in here?
Well, they can't smell it.
So it smells like cabbage and egg.
Cabbage?
Why does your face look like that?
Because I'm just...
It's disgusting. You're vile. He gets really embarrassed. How was your poo, baby?
Fine. Well, you're talking about yourself.
About you.
Fine.
Was it a big Albanian smelly poo? He gets so embarrassed. It's poo. Everybody poos. I don't know what he's getting so embarrassed about. The only difference is his poo stinks. I've never smelled anybody's poo like that. It's disgusting. If you were here in this flat now, you'd be over the balcony trying to commit suicide because you couldn't stand the smell.
So why the
It's
fuck
horrible.
you're not going to fucking kill yourself? Good job.
That's a horrible thing to say.
Twice.
Good night. Are you going to take this bike?
Yeah.
Are you ready?
Before it gets really hot.
You think it's going to get hot? We just went over to the River Thames walk on the south side of the river. Are we on the south side? I can't remember. Are we on the south side of the river? I don't know. And they closed it down to cyclists and joggers, so that was a bit crap. So we've come to Bishop's Park now, which is stunningly beautiful, but we really wanted to cycle, so maybe what we'll do, we'll try and cross over the bridge, or a bridge, and see if we can like get on the river cycle walks run thing on the other side. I have to say it's a great day for a bike ride because the sun's not right out. Right behind me, this is the River Thames from Putney Bridge, and the water's right out today.
We went to the other side and it was closed, so now we choose to come to a barn side and it's open. So everybody is running and cycling happy.
Just waiting at Hammersmith Bridge for Daniel. He's just taking his time. I think he's quite hard to pull that trolley from what I remember. I ain't pulled it in ages. He pulls it because he can't control Jack if I have to take on the lead and cycle at the same time. That's because I'm good at everything. He's rubbish.
Well, he just went after Jack now and then...
down here.
John, you can't do it. You don't have strong legs.
It's not that. How am I going to get
I can do it. I'll do it.
Sure?
Yeah,
You'll
yeah.
be able to get back. What do you mean
Yeah.
I don't have strong legs?
Okay, then go.
No, because I'm going to fall.
So,
Oh, okay, you do it. Well, why don't you take it down onto the Thames? You're going to have to take it down there and walk with her so you can get back up.
This is very slippery, John.
You're going to just have to go, babes. Oh my God.
Well, Jack just went to the embankment and Belle followed her and then she got stuck in the middle. So I had to go down and pick her up. But the embankment is so slippery that now we are stuck in the embankment because we can't go up there. So we have to find a way. I think we found some stairs. Well, we are old now, so we don't have much power. So now I requested to go home and I'm gonna go straight to bed.
No, you know.
I am. Johnny's gonna cook. My day off is Monday.
It's always your day off.
It's Monday. It's Sunday, you idiot, you correct me. He doesn't know what day it is.
I'm sulking. We just had a huge argument over eggs. Why would you argue over eggs? I was washing Belle in the bath and Daniel just went to make eggs. But previous to that, I already said to him that I'm going to fillet some chicken and then put it in some chickpea flour and salt, season it and then deep fry it, which I think would be really nice. And I think I might have overreacted, but he was really hungry. He didn't tell me he was making eggs, but he ate eggs. Then I ate the eggs which were left over, what he cooked already. And I said, I'm not hungry now. He said, you're going to cook? I said, no. He said, why not? I said, I don't want to because you already cooked. Anyway, I'm in bed, so I'm going to be a martyr. And he wants to make friends, but I don't want to yet. I've got to let him suffer. Eggs.
Daniel, I'm going to cook.
I don't want to.
Do you want some eggs? Want some eggs, Daniel? Why?
I don't want to eat anymore, just go away.
You see, I'm such a good boyfriend. I'm cooking. It's like Daniel never ever cooks. So I'm gonna cook because I don't hold grudges. I just get on with things. I don't create any drama. I defrosted some chicken yesterday. I'm going to slice them into fillets, and then Daniel's going to make some batter. So I don't have to show you how to make fillets, I'm just going to slice them down there. But Daniel's going to show you how to make the batter, because this is batter which is not the traditional, because this one is no carbohydrate.
But this is supposed to be John's time to cook, but he wants to do it together like always. He can't see me sit down because I don't know. Anyway, I'm gonna give you a try to make the chickpea batter for the chicken. Well, because John is a genius and stupid, he forgot to film when I was putting all the ingredients. So I have to tell them again. This cupful of sparkling water, olive oil, and then chickpea flour, corn flour, and cajun and turmeric. Think about, yeah. So these are the ingredients, and the butter is ready. And John is going to take over from here.
I've got a very sharp knife, and I'm just going to slice it thinly like that. So we get little fillets like this. So we've got 2 fillets there.
That doesn't look like a fillet.
Well, you know what I mean, because we want them thin. And then the same here as well.
Don't cut your hand, I like it.
Another one, and then I think we can get some more out of it. Alright, the fat's hot now, so I've just dipped it in the stuff, and it's taken actually quite nicely, Daniel. So, and in 1. How many should we do at a time?
Well,
1.
as many as we are in the
2. Voila, here we go. And you need to try it. Take the one from the side closest to you, because they're the coolest. That's what I'm saying, yeah, it's cold.
Take a big one. Thank you, John, you are great. Your cooking is phenomenal. You've nothing but cut the chicken.
Is it crispy?
Yeah, it's very nice, soft, it's really good.
Daniel went to sleep in the other room. I literally just fallen asleep. It's 9:30 in the evening. I just went in there and was like, turn up the light. He never goes to sleep that early. Anyway, it doesn't matter. Turn off my TV. I can hear his audio going in the background. And I'm just going to chill out and go to sleep. Good night.
I'm quite nervous but excited this morning because a couple of things have happened. Last night on the news, it's when Boris Johnson turned around and said that people who can stay at home and work, they work at home, and if they can't, they're encouraging them to go back to work. And because Sarah is actually working with me, and she gives me the inspiration to actually move on and get on with this small business which I'm starting up, which I'm not going to tell you about because it's a secret. I will tell you later. But I need her to kind of make that decision to come over here and start working again. Also this morning, in about 5 minutes, Daniel and I are going to pop over to the vet's, which is only, 5 minutes away. And this is where he's going to see Belle for the first time and hopefully get the medication. So I'm excited, nervous, all that kind of stuff for my future and Belle's
Always
future.
excited, John.
Daniel, can you just go away?
I don't have any place to go out. It's quarantine.
I'm in like the foyer in the outside right now, and Gab take side, just weighed her on the scale just there, we can see through the glass. So it's probably going to go and do a more thorough examination to find out everything what could possibly be wrong with her, apart from obviously any ultrasounds which she won't be able to do. So let's wait and see if he comes back with anything new, which I don't know.
After Belle's news, then it is news from back home that my dad needs an operation, and it's going to cost like £5,000, and I need to come up with the money because he's really in pain, and I think I found the money, but it's going to take me years to pay back this money, you know, because I'm not even working until July, so it's going to be like 4 or 5 months with no work. So it just gets from bad to worse. Hey-ho.
Which is she's having the lymphoma around her neck, and she's got a swelling of some organs, her spleen, her liver, everything. She's in a really bad way. But I've been giving steroids, so she's going to be on 25 milligrams of steroids.
Are they capsules?
The little pills to today, and I've got another pill to stop her from vomiting. I'm like bad stomach and stuff. So she didn't have got that long left, but I'm going to do what I can. I mean, by any kind of miracle, she might have some effect on the swelling organs, these steroids, and something might happen. Then we can start chemotherapy. But at the moment, she's not strong enough to start chemo. It will make her so much worse. I'm a bit distracted from the information what I got from the vet for Belle, so I've got the brake pads now, so I'm gonna just try and fix these because I'm rendering all the footage upstairs. I'm trying to, should have said edit, but this new computer what I had to get because I made it 4K for you guys so that you got better quality. It's struggling, so now I'm having to import all the footage in a different way, which takes a bit longer. That was actually really easy. I'm surprised how easy that actually was. I just got to configure it now to make sure that it breaks okay.
I'm trying to get some original pictures that my family needs, because John has deleted everything. And I found this cute picture of John, and it looks like he's coming out of the sea, like a proper, he looks like in a gay movie or something. And then let's see that he's a lover.
That's my dad, by the way. But I'm tired. I've had some bad news today. And Daniel, did you tell them about your bad news?
Yeah,
Yeah, so it hasn't been a very good day today, and I've just been procrastinating. I've just been like messing about on the computer, no volume or anything like that. So I think I'm gonna lay down in bed, and I'll feel better tomorrow. So good night. This is the first time Daniel and I have actually been downstairs taking the dogs out for a poo in the morning ever. It's like 8:30, and the reason Daniel's up is because he slept for 5 hours during the after. Well, no, it wasn't 5 hours, was it?
2 hours.
It was 12. No, it wasn't. It was a couple of hours. But
And I'm keeping my distance as well.
it was social distancing in the garden. I was so happy that we got the juicer ready to juice all the carrots. And Daniel bought so many carrots, and he said they've gone off a little bit. So these are the ones where he managed to salvage, and these are the ones which he couldn't. I'm gonna have to throw them all away.
No, don't lie. I've thrown away these. I can.
You can't salvage those.
I can.
well, tonight I'm gonna try to make Cornish pasties, but obviously my way Cornish pasties. So I'm gonna see how I do. Obviously with chickpea flour, because John is on diet.
It looks like a Cornish pasty sandwich. The filling's like, do you know what it reminds me of?
What?
You know those some Cornish pasties what we had in Cornwall last year?
Yeah.
Well, the inside does anyway. It's a bit thick. Oh. I think you should make Cornish pasties out of it.
I tried.
No, it's a Cornish pie or Cornish sandwich. Okay, well, really well done, Daniel. I like it. Get back in the kitchen and make some more. Look at this. This is weird. It's like me and Belle are chilling out here in the bed.
We've just turned the camera around there. God, Jack and Daniel sleep down there.
It's just very peculiar. Hey, baby.
Please don't film. Please don't film me while I'm shitting, please.
It's been 10 days now since that beer was put in the cupboard. And Daniel, are you ready?
I'm ready.
Go on then, try it. Try it, not use it all.
It looks like an ale. The gas is non-existent. It's disgusting.
Oh, do you think you had to drink any of it?
Yeah, I'll drink it.
Oh my god. Daniel and I had such good intentions of getting up this morning, going to the park or going on a bicycle ride, And then it didn't happen because I had to do something on the computer, Daniel had to do something, and then I had to go and lay in bed with Daniel because that took up such a long time. Didn't it, Daniel?
Of course, 1 hour.
1 hour, he said. Oh, and I've been eating that pastry for 2 days of Daniel's, and I'm again not to put too fine a point on it, but this chickpea flour, even though it's great, it's still stodgy, and I've been laying in bed with a bad tummy for ages, and I can't eat anymore.
Too much.
No, I don't eat too much. I eat just the right amount, which is exactly what I want. I'm gonna go to bed now.
Good night, John.
Good night.
Listen.
I'm so tired. It's been a nightmare last night. The steroids had kicked in for Belle. And talk about diarrhea all night. I'm talking all the towels are gone. Like a whole load of towels are in the washing machine. And this, I'm so glad I actually slept yesterday. I went to bed early, otherwise I could not have dealt with this. It's 8 o'clock now. I've been sat in bed since 6 o'clock, just waiting to get up, just listening to her, because literally every hour it's like and then it's just shit all over. I am exhausted. And I feel so sorry for her. She can't help it because the steroids are playing havoc with her. So sorry for her. I am falling asleep in this bath, and this is the first day that we've been told we can go out for a bit longer and like do exercise and that. So Daniel and I were thinking about going over to Wimbledon Common with the dogs, which would do 2 things. It'll get us out to a different place. Second thing, if Belle shits again, at least she's going to do it outside and not all over a towel or a rug or the floor or my face. I'm just going to see if Daniel's awake.
All the buildings are made of sturdy wood, and when we walk inside, there's an office chair and 1 open space behind bars. They lock us up behind the metal. They don't separate students.
He didn't even flinch. What is it with him? I have no effect on him whatsoever. It's ridiculous. I mean, maybe I just look amazing.
Yesterday I spent all day in the kitchen, cleaning, cooking, experimenting and doing stuff. And I promised to myself that today I'm not gonna do anything. But guess what? Washing. John always goes to the toilet without checking for toilet roll. He never replaces it, but then he is the one to shout, toilet roll, toilet roll.
No, it's because
anyway,
because I use so much paper to clear the dog shit. When I went to the loo just now, I ran out.
Don't blame the dog shit.
No, I did because I didn't. I was so tired. I forgot to put it.
John has the dirty bum.
Yeah, eat that. Eat the toilet roll holder. Make something with it. Be creative.
Anyway, I think when we come back from the park, I think John is gonna help me clean all the house, and all the washing needs to be done. He's woken me up at 9 o'clock in the morning to go to the park. Guess what? It's 11:30 now, and he's still.
What?
I'm waiting.
My backup drive failed because of using too much footage for this vlog.
Well, your
Because
relationship will fail soon.
Because you guys have to be entertained, so it gets expensive. Gotta buy more drives, spend more time on the computer, use more toilet paper.
They don't like to get entertained, beaten by a nerd, you know?
I'm not a nerd. Well, I am, but I mean, sat in front of 2 screens, of course I'm a nerd. Officially, first day, we can actually go somewhere and do something. So I'm just hoping that Wimbledon Common, where we're going, is not too full. We'll do a bit of exercise, bit of football.
We're not doing any exercise.
No, we are. We have to. We have to do a bit. What Daniel does, because he's like the size of a whale.
Who's talking? Look at us do.
Oh! Don't.
He hit me so hard. Look at that. Just arrived at Wimbledon Park, and it was hard to find a parking space, but
Well, we couldn't find a parking space, so we literally parked just off the street. All the car parks are closed.
this is the first day that we've left Fulham for another town, because
Yeah,
Boris said we can leave now, so we did.
That's it.
We are very good citizens. He does walk like a duck. He twists his bum. Anyways, no bikes. I do hate the bikes though. I like the walking or the running, but the bikes just, I find them really boring. But John loves them. Come on, walk properly. Go, go, go. Jack, go find. Really? Really? Yeah, that push is gonna die.
So I thought I needed. So I thought I needed.
We found a green in the middle of Wimbledon Common, and I didn't realise that Daniel. What is that? What is that?
Do you want to eat or not?
Yeah, I do want to eat, but he made food, which is nice, and it's this that bread what makes me shit, which is fine. Which
Oh,
I
come
can
on,
inside. Daniel must absolutely hate me. Since we went to the park, we're supposed to be spending some nice time together, and I've just been on the phone, one call after another. I think he's just started to hit me. I'm so tired after that horrible night last night with Belle, and at the moment I've got her on a towel on the sofa. I'm going to give her every luxury she can possibly want, but I'm still gonna make sure there's towels under her just in case, Belle. Yes, just in case you shit everywhere. And it's still light outside. I've been spending a lot of time on the computer, but I think, my brain's fried. That's what I think. I'm juicing my carrots today. Gonna drink my carrot juice 'cause I'm not gay. It's better than easing hay. Say your pepper, hey.
Okay, shut up now.
If you could change your boyfriend to anybody, Daniel, who would it be?
I would be single
Why would you be single?
because you drive me nuts.
I think I'm the best boyfriend in the world.
Don't think so.
I'm
but,
gorgeous, I've got a perfect body, my personality is amazing, I've got loads of money.
none of the above. But he does have a good sense of humor. I love it. And it does piss me off. Not many people can, but it does. So, anyway, good night from me.
Yeah, it's the end of the week. So I will see you next week. I was spat out a piece of cheese on my leg on Thursday at 6:30.
Good night.